Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. It is another week in the great country of Mexico. I just unlocked the 1992 Mercedes Benz 500E. It has a little over 300 horsepower. It is rear-wheel drive. I made it to 435 horsepower, all-wheel drive. I get a rear wing, some race specs, all this stuff. If you are interested by Forza Horizon 5 content and you want to see more videos and shorts in the future, make sure you subscribe, make sure you click the bell, make sure you enable all notifications, make sure you comment below your favorite part. And let's begin, shall we? So we're going to take this car to our destination, which is the Horizon Apex Outpost on the far east side of Mexico. And we're going to see what happens when we get there. So let's go, shall we? So in case you're wondering, this is basically Mercedes-Benz answer to luxury when it comes to 1990s luxury vehicles, despite being a retro saloon. But when Mercedes-Benz wanted to give people the most luxurious vehicle of its time, Mercedes-Benz went, you know what, if people have the money to put down on a decent Mercedes-Benz luxurious car, and the year is 1992, how many people do you think would shell out the money to actually have the ability to buy one of our older, coolest, luxurious cars yet? Well, the answer was the Mercedes-Benz 500E. And when it came to that, people were like, I think I could put some money down that. I would love some luxury from Mercedes-Benz. And they actually made it happen. Mercedes-Benz developed a car where they could go like, okay, this is, ow, I was not expecting that. So basically Mercedes went, we can actually build a luxury car despite being only 1992. And they wanted to throw in some really cool concept design and give people the lap of luxury, essentially. And they went ahead and built this thing, the 500E, which, yes, it only has 322 horsepower, but when it came to luxury, it had an automatic transmission. I think it's like a 7-speed automatic. It was actually rear-wheel drive because that's where Mercedes rolled back then. They were rear-wheel drive back then too. And then up to a point, they went, you know what? We can actually make this possible. So Mercedes went ahead and designed this car to give people, even if you couldn't afford a whole ton of money, but even if it was like a moderate amount of money and you wanted to spend like so much of tens of thousands of dollars on a luxurious classic Mercedes-Benz vehicle, people were actually able to do so. And the fact that they were able to do that, it was really, really cool how people could just do that and be like, you know what, I would love to see how Mercedes-Benz could actually just simply put down the word luxury onto an older vehicle, especially if it was like the 1990s, early 1990s, around the time frame of 1992, 91, 92, whatever. You know what? Mercedes-Benz is like one of the most coolest companies to actually feature such a luxurious car. It actually became possible not long later, and it was one of the most insane yet coolest yet luxurious cars Mercedes-Benz had ever designed. And of its time, people back then were able to literally put down X amount of dollars onto the luxurious brand of Mercedes back then, because the 500E back then was actually considered luxury. And the fact that it had an automatic transmission, the first ever of its kind, because a lot of them before were always, what, manual, whatever? So when Mercedes wanted to go luxury, they wanted to make sure that it was an automatic transmission, because people didn't want to put up with the fact that it was going to be manual. So Mercedes went, no, we can go automatic on this guy. And it actually became a rather interesting concept, because Mercedes went ahead and did some really cool customizations to it. They basically gave it a really cool V8 and gave it like 300 something horsepower, and it became one of the most interesting cars that Mercedes could ever build of its time. And the fact that there was just no mistaking the 500E, because the 500E is the only model of its kind where Mercedes-Benz actually first introduced luxury back in its time frame, and it became one of the most coolest cars in the 1990s that Mercedes had actually built. It is really, really awesome how Mercedes-Benz was able to put this together. I mean, yes, it was only 1992, but when it came to luxury in 1992, the answer was the Mercedes-Benz 500E, and there was no mistaking its luxurious capabilities, its amazing sense of horsepower. Yes, I understand it was rear-wheel drive. The way it had an automatic transmission really gave people the feeling of, okay, we can actually make this possible, and we can literally give people what they want. That's what Mercedes did. The whole story is, when it came to luxury and classic vehicles and stuff like that, especially of the 1990s, And if you were willing to put down the money for it, you went ahead and bought this car because really, in all honesty, the fact that Mercedes did this for a lot of people, and yet only so many of these were made, like originally, but when it became a concept of like just wanting to give away luxury, it became really, really cool. And the fact that this is no mistaking its luxury, its beauty, its amazing capabilities when it came to driving it, and it was really, really awesome, and everybody had a great time with it. So we have arrived at our destination at the Horizon Apex outpost. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment below your favorite part. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video or short that I post. Until next time, my fellow gamers, you stay safe, you stay awesome, you take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!